on whether or not it's coming here quite
but
yet.
Our fingers have been crossed for about a year now.
I know. But WNBA fans can get their fix tonight. The Connecticut Sun are hosting the Indiana Fever for the second ever WNBA game played here. And earlier this season, I sat down with the general manager, Morgan Tuck, to talk about why this game is so important.
Been a lot of positive changes for the league and the growth. This year, you guys are going back to the TD Garden for the second year in a row. Sold out arena the first year. This year, I mean, ticket sales are looking great. Why is that so important for you guys to play in Boston?
Yeah, I think it's all about growth, right? I think even a couple years ago when we were talking about how do we grow and how do we expand and kind of the uniqueness of our market and being in New England, you know, Boston was a kind of a no-brainer. And I don't think we thought it was possible, right? But then when we started kind of the planning, had a really great weekend in Boston, had the game, and then we're like, we have to do that again. Like, it was really successful, and I think for us, it kind of gave us this new energy of like, you know, obviously everyone knows Connecticut's love women's basketball for a long time, right? So it's not surprising, right? We expect the fans to be there, but to see that kind of turnout in Boston, first time we've ever done it, is honestly amazing to see. Like, it was one of the coolest moments that I've been a part of, and so it was like, okay, we have to do that again, and I think the more that we can do that to expand, to grow, to allow more people to access our game, it's going to be really good for us.
That whole week for you guys, you had so many, there was like activations beforehand, there were events beforehand, the game itself. What moment did it hit you that like you were able to soak it in and be like, this is happening?
Yeah, I think it was, you know, you do so much running around, right? And we're working in an arena that's way bigger than what we're used to. And so when it was like when I got to go to my seat before the game started and I got to like really look at the crowd and I was like, whoa, like it's a ton of people in here. And I've been to Celtics games, right? Like I've seen it, but to know that they were there for a women's basketball game and for our game, it really felt good. And, you know, it was kind of like, wow, like this is such a cool moment. It didn't, like, obviously I wanted us to win, but like I was like, I don't even care how we play. Like the fact that we're here and just seeing like the players and how excited they were and just knowing like we all felt like we were on a bigger stage. So that was a really cool moment.
If you could have gone back to 2016 and known that that moment was going to be possible, what would that have been like for 2016 Morgan?
Yeah, I don't think I would have really thought it was possible. You know, I think you would have hoped for it, and it's so funny because coming from college, right, we played in like those huge arenas at times, right, and had so many people, so I think that's more of what it would feel like, but I think to see where the league has come from 2016 to last year and to now this year, I could have never imagined that it would grow as quick as it did, and for someone like myself that I knew in third grade, I wanted to be in the WNBA, and to kind of see just the growth and the attention, and just, obviously there's a lot of positive and negative, but there's so many people that care about the league. I think that's to me what means the most. It's just like for something that I've been so passionate about my whole life, to see it being so widespread and as a business growing the fastest, right? Like it's just insane the growth that we've seen over these years, and it just makes me really excited about what the future's gonna hold.
The future is definitely exciting. So the Connecticut Sun
future's bright.
The future's bright. The Sun will host the Indiana Fever tonight, and you can catch a special edition of Early Edition with Trenny from TD Garden on our sister station NBC Sports Boston tonight at 6 p.m. The game tips off at 8 p.m. on ESPN.
We love the W being here in Boston.